Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I know I'm out in the garden now. What am I up to? Okay, today I'm going to do a DIY. This looks a bit crazy right now, I know. I've got myself a B&Q bucket and a piece of MDF. I need a big circle and this was kind of the only circular thing that I could kind of find. So I'm going to draw around this. It's not exactly as big as what I would like, but I figured it would give me, you know, a start at least. So the other day I made these little nutcrackers, well, not even nutcrackers, more like soldiers in the same way, and I wanted to do this as a DIY, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to film it so then we can hang out together a nice circle on there. Now I need that to be bigger, so I'm just going to freehand about an inch bigger on that. Well, actually it's like 2 inches. And now I'm going to use a drinking glass to go around that to create a scalloped edge around. Okay, so it's going to be like a wreath almost, but an MDF one, because I want to make, like, you know, those old school 90s decorations. I want to make one to go in the garden, so they obviously have to be quite big, and I have some of this MDF out in my shed anyway, so I thought I may as well use that. I don't make things easy for myself. If I just did this in a circle, it'd be so much easier to cut out, and me and the jigsaw in a minute, we are going to be fighting, I know it, but I think the scalloped edging is going to be worth it. I saw this girlie on Pinterest who made one of these and actually had it as like a wreath or something, but mine is going to be just for the garden, so yeah, I'm going to keep on going. Okay, next morning now, can you see me in my Christmas fleece at the moment? I am so cozy and ready to get on board with this cozy Christmassy craft, okay? I'm in my element. Anyway, the shape has come out. Do you know what? This has turned out much better than I thought it would. I was quite, you know, optimistic with how this was going to turn out, but I think this looks pretty good. Look at me in my face in here. Kind of look like some sort of flower, don't I? I really love it. It's a little bit janky in places, but it's fine. It will do. I mean, it's handmade. What's a girl to do? I mean, if I had a CNC machine or something, I probably would have got a need to finish. But from just my £20 jigsaw that I bought for myself one birthday, I don't think that this is too bad. So what I'm going to do is paint it. Get to painting. I'm so excited. I went out to my shed and I picked up just some regular wall paint. This is just a vinyl matte wall and ceiling, and when I'm working with MDF I like to put just a coat on of like watered down paint to begin with. It just soaks in because MDF just sucks up everything, doesn't it? So I'm going to put a nice thin coat of that on here mixed in with water just as a primer almost, and then I'm going to get to add in the colour. I'm going to be here a while, so I'm going to put on the Santa Claus. have a proper Christmassy moment. If you haven't watched that movie yet already, put it on. You heard it here first. Please put it on, because if there's one thing I can influence you to do, it's to watch the Santa Claus, the original one with Tim Allen, and it's just a whale of a time. So sit back, relax. I'm going to give you some music, and yeah, let's get the show on the road. I did also just pour myself a nice Christmassy gingerbread flat white. Not that you can really see it, but it's in there. Oh my lordy, it's so foamy, and I cannot wait. So caffeinated up, we're going to get painting. So this is where I'm at. Look at that up close. I could have picked a bigger brush, couldn't I? But I'm happy with that. That's the kind of vibe we're going for. I was going to paint it all in a dark green, but then I was like, do you know what? I like the scalloped edges, and as I was painting it white, I was like, I quite like the idea of it going like stripy, kind of like that. So I found this masking tape. This one here is by like a Japanese brand or something. I've had it, I think it's for like toy making, model making, that sort of stuff, but really tiny one. I mixed up a slightly darker shade of green, and I'm gonna tape it off, paint the stripes, and fingers crossed that goes okay. But this is the point we're at. Look at my desk. It's being ruined, but I'm going to resurface it in the new year, so it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, that is the plan. I did notice that I had a hole in it in the MDF. I didn't realise, so I'm going to see how the painting goes and where that kind of like lays down. I might actually just put a bit of design over that, so I might get away with not filling it. If not, it just needs a little bit of wood filler, and I've saved a bit of paint over there if I decide to do that. Look at that. I just thought I'd test one out. Oh, you joking? Tell me that doesn't look great. Look at that crispy line on there. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to test it out first of all. So I did a layer, dried it with the heat gun, did another layer, peeled the tape whilst it was still wet, and it's gone into a nice crispy line. A tiny little bit to touch up there, but that is nothing to write home about. I'm probably going to leave that. Oh, that's looking good. I like these two colours together now. I thought I'd mixed the wrong colour, but I figured I was going to be doing a darker colour, and I think that's going to balance it out. So, oh, I'm thrilled at that. Okay, so I have just edited this video. It's actually 8 p.m. now. Oh, when did I start this morning? Around about 10, I think it was, that I actually started painting, and I finished it. I went and visited my niece. It's her birthday today, so I have actually got dressed. I'm now back into my PJs again, and I've got my dressing gown on now. I was going to take it off, and I was like, do you know what, we're all friends here, it's fine. I've already been in my Christmas fleece all day. But anyway, I finished it. I haven't painted the back. I will paint the back. I usually just do a little coat of eggshell or something on the back. So I've realised, actually, instead of just showing you the final thing, because it's blooming brilliant, okay, I didn't show you my soldier that I was talking about, which first started this off. So here's the soldier. Yeah, I know, he's cute, isn't he? Look at him. So he's got like the face on, like the kind of like hand painted little wooden ornaments. Do you know what? I finger painted that. I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to do a perfect job. I stuck my finger in the black acrylic and just daubed it on. So they're a little bit wonky, but I really enjoy that. That's given me just the vibe that I wanted. He's nice and simple. I absolutely love him. And then this one here today was obviously inspired by like the round ones. I was going to do a jaggedy edge, and I was going to do it in like a green with a yellow, but I thought, actually, let's make this a little bit more modern and make it into a scalloped edge. It still's got those like 90s wooden decoration like vibes, being the wreath of that, but it's a bit more modern, and I'm really happy about it. Like I said, I did have some inspo as well from that girlie on Pinterest. I think the artist name is actually Gabriella Moxie. I think she does these in terms of wreaths. I really like that idea. I'm sure there's lots of other creators that do something similar, but that's the kind of Pinterest picture that first caught my attention when I knew I was going to be making something like this anyway. So this is how it has turned out. I know, like, excuse me, sometimes I make things and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good one. I feel that way about this one. It was literally just made of an offcut piece of MDF. Look at it. Oh, sometimes I pull out the bag, I'm like, wow, I did that. So yeah, I did this today. It has been a very cozy day for me, and I don't know how well that's fared in terms of content, but I'm going to look back on this video and really enjoy it myself. So here it is, and here's how it was made. So like I said, I'll talk you through the process that I did on the text, because I did this in a different way this time. I actually used my Cricut just to get equal like font on the top. I typically freehand all of my lettering, but I felt like I needed to speed it up, so I just went on my Cricut and cut out the text. I was going to do the Merry Christmas like it. I cut it out and just on a piece of paper, stuck it down and used it as a rough template. I did go back in and paint over another layer and like, I don't know, like neatened it all up and everything. So it basically was free-handed after. You didn't see that on the video because I just spent an hour or two doing that off camera. With the Christmas part, I just handwrote it. I just got a Posca paint pen. I wrote Christmas really quickly, just a white Posca paint pen. This one here to be exact, with the metal nib. I really like these, the PC1MR of the Posca pens. I don't know how I feel about the company themselves, because they messed me around once, believe it or not, a long time ago on a previous YouTube channel. So I haven't been shouting them out anymore, but they're good, aren't they? They are. But yeah, the company peed me off. Anyway, that's not to do with this video. So yeah, I just spilling all my own secrets here. I just freehanded that with this pen, and then I just painted it in just with my gold acrylic paint. So as always, I always shout about this gold acrylic. I don't make any money off this. I should get shares in the blooming thing, because I recommend it to everyone. This is the gold acrylic paint. If you're looking for one, you want one in your craft like supplies, this is the one for you. I'm not gonna lie, it is a bit expensive. What does that say? Contains a biocidal project, may produce an allergic reaction. Oh, okay. It's got titanium dioxide and iron oxide coated mica particles. That's probably what makes it so good. But look at that gold on there with the green. I cannot get enough of that. The circle inside, it's not the neatest. I didn't do the best job, so I painted it in gold. I felt like that finished it off nicely. The edges, I've kept each colour of the scalloped. I like that. And there we go. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I adore it. So that one and my soldier now are going to be little partners. Look at them. I know. And I want to make an angel next in the same pattern. And yeah, I'm going to put them in my garden. I'm probably going to put them in my back garden, because if anyone actually sees them and then also watches this YouTube channel, they're going to know where I live. Thought about this. That's the problem with making one of a kind things. So yeah, maybe I'll just go in my living room, or maybe I could hang it on as a wreath. I don't know. Back garden probably. Just for my own enjoyment. But look how nice that is. That's pretty, isn't it? I adore that. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This has been a lovely, jubbly, cozy day. I've had a brilliant time. Tomorrow I'm going somewhere, which is why I've been scrambling a little bit with terms of content. So in tomorrow's video, you will see why I'm having to work till like 11 PM recently. Literally 12-hour days this week, but hopefully next week is going to be a little bit more easygoing, and we can get back out into the charity shops, back out doing more crafts, and just having a few more hours to spend on the videos. I don't even have any dentist appointments next week, so that's a winner, isn't it? Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much if you are new on the channel, and I will see you tomorrow for another video.